students, welcome to the third part of this chapter, locomotion and movement. Now we are going to discuss about the various types of locomotion that the organisms of different families possess. So let's have a look into the lecture. Locomotion and movement. Now we are going to discuss about the types of locomotion. In protozoa, euglena move by one long thin structure known as flagella. We have learned it many times that flagella is there which helps in movement. You can see in the diagram euglena. Whip-like movement, it's whip-like movement. In our previous lecture I have discussed about the types of movements under which I discussed about the whip-like movement. So whip-like movement pulls it through the water. Comes the porifera. Sponges are sedentary or fixed animals which are always attached to some substratum. You have seen sponges. You can see here in the diagram as well. They are having no locomotion because they are fixed to a substratum. So they will be having no movement. They are fixed. Then comes the coelentrates. Locomotion in coelentrates is largely due to the contraction of epidermal muscle fibers. Following types of movement, various types of movements are found in case of coelentrates. So here are a few examples: swimming, floating, surfacing, walking, climbing and gliding. So these are a few types of examples of movements found in coelentrates. Now comes the helminthes. Locomotion is not required by adult due to parasitic adaptations. In Miracidia, it's a larva, locomotion occurs by cilia. In Ascaris, this diagram belongs to Ascaris. In Ascaris, 15% locomotion occurs by cuticle fiber. In Planaria, locomotion is by cilia and muscles. Then comes the annelids. Outer and inner layers of muscles shorten and lengthen the body. Here you can see the movement. Earthworm is moving. Setae hook the ground. Setae are here which hook the ground in order for the body to push and pull forward. So they are pushing and pulling forward. Grasshopper, exoskeleton divided into plates to allow movement. They are having 3 pairs of joint legs. What are these? First 2 for walking. I am encircling these first 2. This is the first pair. This is used for walking. Then comes the first 2 pairs. First 2 pairs. These 2 pairs, first pair, and this is the second pair. These are together used for walking. Okay, these are used for walking. And then comes the third pair. This is the powerful pair, and this is used for jumping. Grasshopper jumps. You have seen, I hope so. 2 pairs of wings for flying. You can see these white colored wings. These are used for flying. Now, let me ask you one question. What is the mode of movement in protozoa? I explained you. Yes, flagellar movement. Then, in Miracidia, larval locomotion occurs by? Yes, by cilia. Then third is, what is the function of setae? Remember earthworm, setae, they are moving, pull and push. Yes. Setae hook the ground in order for the body to push and pull forward. So students, this is all about the types of locomotion that is found in various families. We have seen the families like protozoa, porifera, coelentrates, helminthes and annelida. Now moving on to the next part of this lecture. So just switch on to the next video.